Rappers and producers who are so eager to get management, you're so eager to get all these different people to take care of your business. Hold up, wait. Rappers and producers, many of you are eager to get management. Many of you are eager to get a publicist. Many of you are eager to get a road manager. Many of you are eager to get a booking agent. Many of you are eager to get people who are going to be in charge of your business. Many of you are saying like, man, that's what I need. I need that for the next level. My music is popping. I got an audience. I got the music. I got the fans. I got all of this stuff. I just need somebody that's going to, take care of my business full time. Be careful what you wish for. That's not to say that these things cannot work. They can absolutely work across the board if you find the right people. But if you are not one who likes to give control away to your business, do not get in a rush to give control away. Now, sometimes we get to a place in our career, and I've been there, where you start to think, man, I've done everything I can do. I've literally put all my money into this. I've done everything. But really, when you sit down with it, and I know if I sat there with myself, I could challenge myself like, sit down, Curtis. Like, man, why you gotta be shut up? You doing everything you could do? I'll be like, probably not. Stop lying then. Same thing with you. You're not doing everything that you could be doing. And the thing is, a lot of artists, and I was no different, a lot of rappers, a lot of producers, we look at the business end of this business and we think like, God, this is so boring. I just want to make beats. I just want to make songs. I just want to be in the studio. I don't want to worry about split sheets. I don't want to worry about marketing my music. I don't want to worry about all of this stuff, man. I just want to make music. I feel where you're coming from, but this is what you got to flip. I tell you, a 2mm shift in your brain will change your life. Make this one switch. Start to look at your business as an art form. The same way you look at your music as an art form, look at your business as an art form and figure out the ways, the same way that you say, man, whenever I don't want to write 16 bars because I'm too lazy, I could just finesse the last 2 bars by singing. The same way you finesse certain things that you don't like there, finesse certain things within the business and understand, okay, I'm not skilled at this. I need somebody who's going to improve what I've already tried to do. You don't want somebody that's going to come in and say, have you ever tried to do this? And you're like, nah. And they're like, oh, don't worry, I'll take care of that for you. Because you'll never know if they're doing it right or wrong. So I think that you should really look at how many things can you take care of by yourself first. And if you're going to hire slow, fire fast. Let me say it again. Hire slow, fire fast. As you start to build your team up, make sure that's what you need. Sometimes you may think, oh man, I need somebody to manage all of this stuff I got going on. But really, you don't need a manager unless you have so much business and so much money and so many phone calls coming in that you need somebody to manage what you already got going on. You don't need somebody to come in and take over your business and then say, do this, and then you'll be in a better place. Some people think they need that, but really that's not a manager. That's somebody that's really a mentor. That's somebody who's really, somebody that's giving you advice and kind of guiding you along the way. Like a guidance counselor. That's not a manager. A manager is literally supposed to manage the business that you have created. Maybe it's chaotic. Maybe it's a lot of things going on. They manage it. They manage your time. That's what an assistant does. They sit there and they take off all these tasks that you don't have time to take care of, responding back to emails, all these things that you have so much going on that you cannot possibly do that and be at your prime as an artiste, right? But before you give the responsibilities away, hire slow, my friends. Why do I say hire slow? Because you need to understand what each job entails and how much more that you can take care of your own. You may not want somebody talking on your behalf to get you shows if they can't articulate themselves for you. Imagine you get your cousin, Lil Ron, that's sitting up here and he's managing you supposedly or trying to book shows for you. And in the show says, hey, we really like his rapping and whatnot. We want to book him for $500. But Lil Ron like, nah, he only do it for $4,000. And you like, bruh, I would have used that $500, $700, whatever they offering. I would have used that and paid some bills. I could have paid a cell phone bill. But nah, Lil Ron want the hookup. Lil Ron like, nah, fam, $4,000 for me. No, $2,000 for me. Maybe $1,000 for my fees and then another $1,000 for him. You don't want nobody doing your business like that, because what happens is if they burn that bridge as your manager, they burn that bridge for you as well. Because it's always going to fall back on your name, because your name is the most visible. Your name is, they don't care what the politics are. Most people don't, most venues, most corporations, most brands don't care about all the inner politics. Man, that was my little cousin Ron. He be tripping sometimes and he's not really good when it comes to presenting me. They don't care. You're not getting the invitation back into that door. So really be careful of the people that represent you. And if you're able to articulate yourself, if you're able to go ahead and shake hands and talk to people, and you're able to be social, by all means do it. If you're not, work on it. Because at some point in time, you're going to need those interpersonal skills and that communication skills to get this going off. Somebody can't always speak for you. At some point in time, you're going to be backed up against a wall, and you're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to articulate yourself. You're going to have to share something about yourself, and they're going to put you on they're going to put you on the clock. You're going to be under pressure. What are you going to do when that pressure comes to you? You're going to wait for Lil Ron to jump in there? Maybe Lil Ron late now. Lil Ron, why you late, man? You know, come on, man. Hey, man, I was negotiating something for you, man. Calm down. You can't afford that. So don't let that happen to yourself. Hire slow, fire fast. Now, if you got a situation like that and you see it for what it is, look, the first time you think about firing somebody, do it. Because if your mind has already grasped around that, if you're not thinking about what solution can make this better, what could I have done to make this easier on Lil Ron, then your mind is already wrapped around the idea of them being fired, and it's only just a time clock that is counting down. It is literally counting down until you finally get the balls or the heart to finally fire them. So if that's what it is, you know, look, if you first time you think about firing somebody, mark my words, think about somebody in your team right now. If you're thinking about firing them, you better do it, or it's going to become a cancer one day. One day, maybe it may not be today, it may not be 4 years from now, it may be 10 years from now. One day, because you have that one thought, it's going to come back and bite you in the ass. You just hope that it's going to happen when it ain't a whole lot of money circulating. But if it is, your boy Curtis King told you about it earlier. Hire slow, fire fast. Once again, it's another Curtspiration doodle. You need some more of this juice? Please subscribe to the channel. Be a part of the notification guy. Hey. Thank you to all my Patreon supporters. Patreon.com/Curtis King. Rappers get 1 free beat a month. Producers get my how to make your own music producer website course for a huge discount. Go to patreon.com/Curtis King. Doubling back on the concept. Hire slow, fire fast. Stop being in a rush to put somebody in charge of your business just because you feel like you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing? Pick up a book. Read about it. If there's something you don't understand, break that word down and read another book just on that. If you don't understand that, read another book on that, and read a book about a book about a book about a book until you understand the concept. And then not only will you be able to articulate it to somebody else, but you'll be able to know if they're doing their job right. In this life, you will not be full of life until you decide to live life to its fullest. Curtis King of CurtisKingBeats.com.
I can't listen to you. When I listen to you, it's a liability. Cause you be mentally killing my inner energy. So I'm concealing my feelings before you injure me.